Alright, welcome back to the last episode of Swoobat Day. Or Swoobat Team. Swoobat Day? Man, I'm fumbling already. It's been 30 seconds. Hold on, let me adjust this crop while we're fumbling. Fumbling and tumbling. There we go. Now my bottom part is not showing. Anyways, welcome to the video, guys. Today we are using Swoobat one more time. I think the other episode's been like really good. So I've been liking it. I feel like we've been showing it off pretty well. Hey, by the way, background, is this you? It's probably not, because it's only one person. If you want your idea to be featured in the background, literally just say it. As long as it's appropriate, obviously keep it appropriate. Come on, guys. I know what you were thinking there for a second. Don't think that. As long as it's appropriate, we will be featuring it, most likely. So, if you think you got a pretty cool idea, definitely drop it in the comments anytime. Doesn't need to be like in the comments of this video. Anytime at all, you can drop an idea. And like I said, teams, anything. Literally ideas for anything. I am open to anything. But this is a group experience. This is not me just yelling at my camera. I say it on Twitch all the time. Obviously, I haven't said it on YouTube yet. But it's kind of funny, right? I am a streamer and YouTuber, YouTubey, whatever. And because of that, what I do to make videos, obviously, is sit in front of my computer and talk to the camera. Without an audience, I am just that. A man with a camera and a little bit too much free time. Just a tad. But that is why I always ask for comments. I love to hear back from you guys. I have a 100% comment reading streak. I've read every comment. Every single one. How else would I get rid of those weird links that we've been seeing in the comments? I know, I've seen some of you guys notice it. I know we're all seeing it. I don't know why. Apparently 500 subs is enough for people to send weird, you know, advertisements at your account. Whatever. Anyways, point of this is, I love to see you guys' comments. So like I said, any ideas. Even if you're like, man, this is probably stupid. Why would I say this? I would love to hear it. Don't doubt yourself. I would love it. Anyways, we're jumping in with Riolu and Cinderace right away. I'm going to Airstream. I'm pretty sure with an Airstream, we outspeed... Oh, I know this guy. Hold on, we're playing Sefranek. Nick Sefranek. Good friend of mine. Haven't seen him, obviously. We've been in quarantine. But he is one of the connoisseurs of the Whimsicott Dracozolt. He's been using it for a while. So this is going to be a good match. If he beats me with Whimsicott Dracozolt, how could I feel bad? How could I feel bad? He is very, very good at this archetype. Coaching, however, going to be really, really nice. Because as we all know, coaching giving me that defense boost. And the defense boost is going to be really nice to take Dracozolt on. So I'm really excited for this board positioning here. As he's going to be maxing too. Interesting, interesting. Anyways, like I was saying, never feel bad leaving a comment. No one's going to make fun of you in the comments. If anything, it will only encourage more people to leave more comments, which I would love. Which I would absolutely love. Not only because YouTube likes it when people leave comments on your videos, but I like reading them too, like I said. I know a lot of even like huge YouTubers, like Alpharad, who, I don't know, you probably know Alpharad. He's got like 1 million subs or whatever. He's destroying me. Hold on. Let's take a moment to appreciate what's happening here. He taunts my Riolu so that I can't coaching. And then he doesn't Tailwind, so my Airstream goes first. And then he's gonna max Lightning me, most likely. Oh gosh. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I shot my controller. He's max lightninging. If I had max steel spiked, we'd be in a great spot. But I max airstream like a buffoon because I thought he would Tailwind. A buffoon to the moon. Terrible stuff. So like I said, this guy is the master. The Dracozolt Whimsicott master. So I definitely can't feel too upset. But it's definitely not over. I mean, I feel like we're in an okay spot with Rillaboom. We have the high horsepower. But if I know correctly, I think that Dracozolt's actually weakness policy. So there's a very high chance I don't want to hit it. We're going to go Rillaboom. And Indeedee. That's potentially really good. Because Indeedee obviously sets the Psychic Surge, but we are slower, so we're going to be setting our own terrain. Getting the grassy terrain over whatever the Indeedee was trying to do. Obviously it's Psychic Surge, but you know. Excuse me. So, what we're going to do here is I'm going to make a cool play. I'm going to feint and Grassy Glide the Indeedee. Hopefully Dracozolt doesn't knock out my Rillaboom, but this will be a cheeky way to get a knockout that I don't think my opponent is going to be expecting. Obviously, they might expect the Grassy Glide, but I think they're Focus Sash and DD, and even if they went for Protect, Feint should put them in Banded Grassy Glide. This team is whack, as I've said, but Banded Rillaboom is one of the things that I think has a lot of potential. It's actually pretty cool. So the Airstream, like I said, please don't knock out. Oh, hey, Riolu. That's cool. So they hit my taunted Riolu. Obviously, we don't care too much about that. Boost their speed just a little bit. The way I'm looking at it is I'm hoping that a Grassy Glide plus like a Facade is enough to knock them out. I'm not sure though. So the question is, do we try to preserve Riolu? I think the answer is no. I think we Feint Grassy Glide Bisharp, and that's just all there is to it. Because this should do about half. I know this seems weird. This seems like a really weird play. This should do about half. And once we do half to this Bisharp, we should be in a good spot to Grassy Glide it one more time, and then have Lax hopefully win in the back. The only concern is if my opponent max Lightning's Riolu, which in my opinion is a crazy play. Now, it would be their best play, but it's very counterintuitive, I would say. Yeah, so they Airstream, right? They Airstream Rillaboom. So we keep our terrain. They get that speed boost. The question is, do they KO my Rilla, or do they KO my Riolu? They Assurance. Oh. They're Life Orbed Bisharp. Okay. Excuse me. So, this is interesting. I think this comes down completely to, can my opponent hit their Hustle attack with Dracozolt, right? Because what happens here is Bisharp has Assurance, and so Assurance won't be that strong if I don't get hit before. So what's going to happen is we're going to Brick Break the Bisharp in coaching, and if my opponent doubles up onto the Lax and misses a hit, we're in a really good spot. So we get the coaching off. I mean, a Bolt Beak Assurance is probably going to knock us out anyways. Maybe we live. If we live with this combination of attacks, Bolt Beak goes into Lax. That does so much damage. I have +1 defense, and they're not even Life Orb. That's Life Orb, which is obviously KOing us. Dang it. Alright, well, really, really good turn 1 play from my opponent. GG's, Mr. Sefranek. If you're watching the video, very good play on that turn 1. I guess I wasn't expecting you to have Taunt on Whimsicott, but very good, very good play there. I should have Steel Spiked though. I really should have Steel Spiked. But like I said, definitely a respectable loss. He knows a lot about the Whimsicott and the Dracozolt, so definitely he knows what to do in that situation. So very smart. But nevertheless, we're going to be running it back with the second battle. Hopefully for the last game with Swoobat we can make it work just as well as it did in that first video. The first video is still the best we've had with it. Also, after this, we're going to be using either Mantine or a serious team. I don't know yet. Mantine will be fun, but a serious team would get us into a better rating. I'm not sure what I want. Do we want Mantine or a serious team? I'm not sure. Interesting. We're facing against Colossal. I hate it here. Colossal's not good for me. We have to go Lax. With Rilla. Cinderace is okay in the back. This team just has a terrible Colossal matchup. I'm realizing that now. I'm seeing now. I have nothing for Colossal. Like, we do have high horsepower on Rilla. I messed it up, right? I don't have high horsepower on Snorlax. Most people run a ground move on Snorlax, and I messed it up. I took this team, or well, okay, I took the Snorlax from one of my chat viewers, and I'm definitely not saying it's like on them that I didn't have it, but they personally did not choose to have a ground move. And it's on me. I should have changed it, you know? I should have really thought about it and put a ground move, but I did not. I did not. So, that's on me. But we might be able to pull this one out here. We might be able to pull this one out here. Obviously, we're coaching, and I believe the play is to max strike Azu. What we're going to do here is we're going to try to slow that Colossal down. Because they're gonna Aqua Jet themselves, and they're going to have a very strong boy right away. If they're special, we're Assault Vest. If they're physical, we're getting a coaching boost. So either way, I think we can take this hit pretty well. If I gotta be honest, I'm hoping that they're going to be physical, as we'll get the coaching boost, and we can hopefully get another coaching boost next turn. So I hope that they're physical, but obviously you never know. Colossal Dynamaxes, they have rock, they've got fire, they've got their filler move, which they're never going to show you ever until it's too late, obviously. But they Aqua Jet to the side, activating the Steam Engine and Weakness Policy. For those who don't know, Steam Engine boosts your speed to +6 and gives the Weakness Policy, obviously. Say Vocalith. I don't even think this is going to be a good gauge. I have no idea how much this should be doing. That could have been physical. That could have been special. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. We max strike. Is it going to knock out a Azumarill? Probably not. It'll do a good amount of damage, though. So, Riolu takes some chip from the Volcalith. Same with Snorlax. I'm thinking that we go for a coaching and a max knuckle now. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to make Colossal slower. Slower than my Cinderace. Or in range of my Grassy Glide. Either one's pretty good. Okay, they're switching out. They're going Dragapult. So my opponent... Okay, that's a pretty good play. My opponent goes Dragapult trying to catch my max strike, right? They were trying to say, hey, you've got a normal move. I've got a ghost type. I'm going to switch in. But we're having none of that. Riolu goes down. Riolu goes down for a very good cause, though. We have +2 attack. Okay, that did a lot of damage. That actually did a ton of damage. I was not ready for that to do that much damage. Huh. Okay, so I think we go... We go Cinderace. Here's a play. Here's a play, right? I think the call here is to Iron Head here and Steel Spike here. Now, I know that's really weird. I think they've got Ally Switch. They don't have Ally Switch, or they didn't go for it. They Dragon Darts. So the reason I made my play was kind of to spread damage around the field. Their Life Orb Dragapult. Okay, they Volcalith. Knock out my Cinderace. I believe they're in Grassy Glide range on their Colossal. Maybe. If they're in Grassy Glide range on the Colossal, I think we're in a good spot. Because Grassy Glide kind of cleans up here, right? They've got Azu. They've got Colossal. We kind of beat him down with Grassy Glide. All depends, though. How strong is Choice Banded Rillaboom? Is it our champion? Can we win the last game with Swoobat Day? Not sure. Also, we're dropping frames like we still don't need them. So sorry, guys. That's just how it goes. We're moving out in 2 weeks. I saw a house today. We went and we're almost finalized with the contract. We just got to do like a background check or whatever. After that, we're going to be all set. And I'll finally be able to move in and have my new computer. So we're soon going to have new good content. So, as always, thanks for putting up with the wacky stuff we got going on with the frames and whatnot. But if Grassy Glide knocks this guy out, I think we win. I think we do. Because Banded Grassy Glide onto a Colossal, he switches out into what? Instant. I hate it here. Okay, so they've got Instant. Cool trick, bro, having Instant. Fire type. Azu protects. I'm just trying to figure out where this endgame goes. Grassy Glide does a reasonable amount, right? So, if Incineroar fakes out Rillaboom, he's not KOing me. I think it comes down to how much Snorlax takes from the Colossal. The question is, can Colossal KO my Snorlax? And I get 2 turns of grassy terrain. Huh. So here's what happens. We're grassy gliding here, and we're brick breaking here into the instant. If they fake out Rilla, they fake out into Rilla, okay. I don't know what they're doing with Azu. What are you doing? Perish Song. I think we win that. Why would you Perish Song? We brick break into the instant right here. We get the knockout. Huh. So they Perish Song, but we get the knockout here. And so they did get the Perish Song off, but I'm pretty sure that like my Snorlax just beats their Colossal, and I have a Grassy Glide for their Azumarill. Yeah, because even if I get rid of Colossal, I win the game. That's kind of how it works. Because my Snorlax is going to faint last to the Perish Song, so as long as I target the Colossal every turn, I should just win this. Grassy Glide, Brick Break should be enough. I'm still +2 attack. Alright, so they protect. They don't double protect, though. Like I said, they can get a knockout here with Heat Wave onto my Rillaboom. But we're thick, fat Assault Vest on Snorlax. We do not take that. We are not going to let my opponent do anything dumb here. Brick Break going to come out into the Colossal and get the knockout. I think we're good. I think, like, Perish is not a win con for them. Living my Thunder Punch is not a win con for them. Yeah, I don't know. That Perish Song was weird. I don't think I'm ever going to understand that. It was probably their only option, but, like, at that point, it's just that's just unfortunate. You always hope your opponent would have had a better option than Perish Songing themselves. But they Aqua Jet, doing, like, 4 damage. And Thunder Punch will be enough to knock them out. So that's pretty good. Colossal, at least, not as threatening as I thought it was. That's pretty cool. I gotta admit, that's a good win. Lost to Sefranek, very respectable. But we can make the comeback versus Colossal. I feel good. So, that is going to be it for today's episode. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out this outro. It's pretty cool. If there's no outro, I'm going to put an edit in the end saying there's no outro. But check out this outro. It's pretty cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow.